Happy New Year to one and all. This is the one and the only Mark Spencer. Welcome to NFL Week 17. Folks, the NFL is just about done for another regular season. So what's next? It's the wild card. It's the playoffs. It's for what all these NFLers play for. And this is what every footballer plays for. The NFL championship is called the Super Bowl. One of the biggest trophies in all of world of sports. It's one of the biggest events in sports. You talk about commercials, you could talk about whatever you want to talk about. But this is a special weekend. A lot of teams are going to be resting their starters this weekend. The Patriots are going to be resting their starters. The Colts are going to be resting their starters. The Bengals will probably play their starters for one quarter and then rest them the rest of the game. There's a few teams that, you look at the Pittsburgh Steelers, you look at their situation right now. I mean, the Texans, if they beat the Patriots, I think the Steelers are done. I mean the Texans, even look at the Ravens. I mean, the Ravens got to win today. If they don't win today, they're done. I think Ray Lewis is going to step his game up. I think Ed Reed, even though he's hurt, he'll play better. I think the QB, Joe Flacco, will have to play on top of his head. The running game, Willis McGahee, Rice. I mean, these guys are gonna have to step their games up tenfold. I mean, this is what it's all about. This is what these guys play for. This is what it's all about. I mean, to be a star player or whatever. I mean, I can't say any more than this. This is what all NFL fans aspire to. You do your pools, you put your bets on your teams or whatever. But this is when it gets interesting. The wild card playoffs are next weekend, and this is the last game of the regular season. So some teams are going to be done off for their off season, go on a vacation or whatever. But I think tonight you look at the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. You can't say a more important game than that. This morning I was taking a look on ESPN, and they're talking about the classic rivals, and you hear from some of the players from yesteryear on some of the games they've had against one another. And you look at Philadelphia, you look at the Dallas Cowboys, it could go either way. You want my honest opinion on this one? Watch out for the Cowboys. Their home field, I think Tony Romo's going to step it up today. I really feel he's going to win. I think Dallas Cowboys are going to have home field advantage pretty much will have a bye. So we'll see what happens. It's either going to be a bye or they're going to probably play each other next Saturday or next weekend. So we'll see what happens. Pretty much it's a type of game where, I don't know which way it's going to go, but I think both teams know the importance of this game. I mean, I can't say it any more or any less. Every game in the NFL nowadays is important. And to win every game is important too. And, the games are about to start soon here, and I don't know. If you want my opinion on all the events we've seen this past NFL season, I think the one NFL story that really rocked me has to be Chris Henry. I mean, that's really sad to see him die at such a young age, and his team, was really rattled by it. The community, the players, just like Steve McNair. He was retired, but it was a similar circumstance. It's really sad to see these guys die so young. It's sad. There's been a few NFL players have died in the last recent years, and it's really sad. So folks, just remember. The NFL is a game. Just remember, it's a game, but these guys, off-field matters. It's real life. It's no game. It's real. And we gotta remember that, when you see these guys out there playing their butts off, working their butts off, you gotta tip your hat to them, give them applause, say good job, because they put their butts online every Sunday to entertain you guys, the fans around the world. It doesn't matter, this is what it's all about. They give their heart and soul for this game, and just appreciate the entertainment because they're not here forever. I remember one thing Charles Barkley said. Players are not role models. But hey, you know what? They might say they're not role models. In a way, they are role models. Tiger Woods is no role model. Oh, of course he's a role model. Every kid looks up to that guy. He's done some bad. We all make mistakes. There's no doubt in my mind. But I think the best role models is your community, your parents, your brothers and sisters, or the fire department, your police department, your ambulance. All these people throughout your life growing up, these are pretty much good role models. Your teachers in school, your PE teachers, or whatever. Those are real role models. Remember that. For me, it's been all the big stars in entertainment and sports and movies. Those are the people I looked up to. But, in the end, it's your family and your friends. And those are good role models. And that's the way to go. Remember that, folks. Well, folks, this has been a great broadcast. And thanks for watching. The one and only Mark Spencer signing out. And we'll see you on Wild Card Playoff Weekend for the NFL next week. Enjoy the games today. We'll see you next time, folks.